Alrighty, welcome back. Let's see which zodiac sign we're reading for next. Taurus, interesting. Let's do a quick reading for Taurus. Alrighty, Taurus, what's the vibe? What are the messages from the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, for Taurus? People in placements. Three of Cups sideways. You could be moving away from a third-party situation. This could have been a secret to you, or something was hidden there. This could be a Sagittarius or a fire sign. You could be moving quickly. Anything else for Taurus? Or maybe this is a fire sign. Doesn't have to be a Sag. Yeah, there was some kind of lack of independence financially. Yeah, interesting. This could be to do with a feminine earth sign, or somebody who has earth sign placements, or maybe you're the feminine earth sign that's moving away from something because you didn't have stability or they were impacting your independence. Okay, tell me more for Taurus. Someone could be trying to manifest healing. Okay, let's see. Let's get some zodiac signs for this healing energy here for Taurus. What is this healing about? Second house, this could be your own money. Neptune, this could be something to do with something divinely inspired, sacrifice, something that had to be sacrificed maybe for your finances or for your stability, for your self-worth, for your self-love. Interesting. Let's get you an oracle. Sorry if I'm kind of speeding through this. I'm exhausted, honestly. So, Taurus. Something about parrots or birds or gossip could have been relevant here. Harvest Moon. Slow your heart, move gently into the coming of self. Yeah, this could be about money or self-worth. It says realigning with the soul, time for a slower pace, self-care. This could be something about a new position or a new way of taking care of your health. Could also be a job. Your higher self chose this card or a new routine because fall is a natural time for adopting a slower pace. The harvest moon is generally the full moon that occurs closest to the autumn equinox and is associated with balance, realignment, and reflection. At that time, the air gets a familiar crispness, and the days are noticeably shorter, and animals begin to find warmer places to shelter, and no one could blame you for seeking out comfort foods and warm drinks. Slowing down naturally leads to a desire for more self-support, making the harvest moon one of the best moon energies for focusing on spiritual nourishment and well-being. Your soul is guiding you through this card to shine a light on your self-care needs. Prioritizing rest and relaxation is a worthy cause, and making space for all forms of self-care is necessary for feeling supported and fulfilled. Today, you may need to give yourself some grace when a deadline has come and gone, and you're still no closer to achieving what you wanted. You could be doing deep shadow work, or you could be going through death rebirth. Tomorrow you might need that one friend who always makes you laugh, even when it seems as though the world shifts beneath your feet. The day after, you may need to dance naked and sing in the bathroom using your hairbrush as a mic. Reflect on the ways you've neglected yourself, doing so with self-compassion and self-love. So there is something here about making choices from a greater sense of self-worth. There's no need to slap yourself on the wrist for forgetting to drink enough water or those times you canceled on your friends at the last minute, as long as you make a commitment to doing your best moving forward. Every moment of awareness is an opportunity to make a new choice, and every new choice is a deposit in your well-being bank account, and also good karma, right? So this could be about travel or expanding your beliefs, or maybe something about connecting with deities or divinity in general, changing your beliefs. Let's see your future, because I'm kind of curious. What's coming for Taurus in their future? Do we have any messages for Taurus's future? Looks like you could be getting a more spiritual connection in the future. You could be focusing more on your personal happiness as well in the future. Maybe you're communing with your spirit team as well. There could potentially be a new love situation as well. This could be a friend, or maybe somebody you're connecting with. Anything else for Taurus? Yeah, you could be processing some kind of heartbreak, but tell me more. There's something about renewing your emotions in the future. Something about juggling your priorities. Coming out of sadness will be in your future as well. There's definitely a big focus on finance at this time and making decisions regarding that. So let's get your advice for Taurus. People in placements. Advice, actions for Taurus. Focus on your own stability, because we have the Empress sideways, which would mean laziness, dependency, inaction, lack of concentration, lack of inspiration. So there's a need to really care for yourself and attract what you desire. And we also have the King of Swords. Think things through from all perspectives. Precision, articulate, truthful, cautious, designs and plans, control but determined. So I could be speaking with a masculine. Any other advice for the Tauruses? Yeah, you're going to have success. But this requires you seeing something clearly, and you might have to tap into your emotions or your spirit team to help you see through any kind of denial or confusion. temptation, distraction, disarray. So there's a need to focus on what's going to lead you to success. Interesting. Progress, confidence, conquest, triumph. Alrighty. Yeah, there's a new beginning they kind of need you to head towards, is what I'm getting, because we have the Fool in the reverse on the top of the deck. So naivety, recklessness. It says apathy and experience hesitation, unwise decisions, and indecision. So there is a need to get out of any kind of self-imposed restrictions with the Eight of Swords under that, so that you can move towards a new beginning. So you could be doing like therapy, journaling, talking with your guides. Anything else for Taurus? Dawn. Interesting. Slow it down, move slower still, become the witness, swelling in presence. So this could be opportunities for finance from others. This could be a greater sense of shadow work, a new beginning, more power and more empowerment as well. But let's see. Stillness, focusing on the self and presence. So this could be about new contracts as well. There's a great intelligence in stillness in which you're free to disconnect from the noise and chaos of everyday life. You're being asked to look past your need to be productive, choosing instead to stand still or be at ease and take solace in doing nothing. It was kind of in the reverse, so take it as you will if you should do something or nothing. I don't know. This is your time to rest and reflect. Listen to your spirit asking what it needs in this moment to be honored and fulfilled. Do you truly need to take action right now, or is that your ego giving you a false sense of urgency? Are you keeping yourself busy to avoid looking too closely at feelings that are attempting to bubble over? What would happen if you allowed yourself to feel the truth of your emotions rather than trying to push them away? So you could be doing like maybe talking to ChatGPT, or really just giving yourself some time and space to analyze and let certain things go and analyze emotions. Receiving this card suggests you're ready to face things and heal them, so you can find the truth of what's hiding underneath. Receiving this card could also mean time in solitude is a powerful healing method for you to embrace. I also see a new contract coming for you guys, so let's get you a Kali card. Taurus's advice, Taurus people and placements from their spirit team, guardians, and guides. Taurus. Kind of glad I came on. I was kind of tired, so I'm enjoying it. I'm glad I got to, it makes me feel good to do readings. Alrighty, 34. She is vibrant red, pulsating with the feminine power of enlightened activity, infusing our hearts with her capacity for sacred sorcery to conjure and create according to love's guiding wisdom. So this could be about self-love, right? Magnetizing what you desire. To receive the divine inheritance of blessings and support, for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency have to be cleared away. The lesson is to release, to receive. Kurukula symbolizes a time of rapid movement on your life path and the freedom to attract what you need and want. So maybe you're still stuck in your head and this is what you're releasing, like Eight of Swords energy. You could be needing to transmute or let go of something. However, you must be willing to let go of negativity and that which does not belong in your world. Kurukula is a shamanic folk goddess who was adopted into the spiritual traditions of Hinduism and Buddhism. Kurukula is one of Kali Nityas, the medicine goddesses of waning moon cycle. So we are on the waning moon, I think, right now, actually. Preparing for the next new moon. A powerful sorceress, enchantress, and conqueror of enemies. Hers is the realm of magnetism and charisma, spellcrafting, and the power of attraction. She has one face, 3 eyes, and 4 arms, with a skin that is deep red. In Tibetan Buddhist medicine, red is associated with the power to attract and the power to subjugate negative energies. Her hooked sword represents her semi-wrathful nature. She can magnetize or repel as needs be, overcoming negativity in all dimensions and from every direction. Interesting. This could be also about like your happiness, connecting with your soul, and coming into greater leadership and maybe a new position as a result. Is revered as a beguiling yet potentially ferocious emanation of the otherwise serene goddess Red Tara. With her short fangs exposed in an expression somewhere between friendly and fierce, and her 3 eyes, she sees all and frightens away that which causes trouble while attracting that which enhances joy, bliss, and sacred passion. One of the powers that Kurukula bestows is the ability to remain open to life without fear. Sometimes due to past experiences of pain, we close ourselves off from life in an attempt to avoid further harm. In doing so, we may unwittingly close ourselves off from gifts meant to us. While seeking solitude and sanctuary as a time to heal is a wise practice, we need to take care that we remain open to life. We need to balance heightened need for personal space, essential to particularly sensitive souls, with healthy and nourishing connections. So maybe there's something here about attracting healthier connections as well, especially if you're going through any pain. In the beginning, they want you to move towards that Fool energy, that new beginning. So this could be new connections as well, healthier connections, new relationships, new people. Otherwise, we could experience depression or profound fatigue through essentially cutting ourselves off from the revitalizing nature of life itself. Kurukula, so there's something about passion, maybe like tapping into your passion could be relevant. Okay, it says Kurukula's ability to simultaneously attract the beneficial and repel the negative is an extraordinary blessing, and this happens naturally when you're connected with joy in your soul. Her spiritual talents allow us to pursue our paths with eagerness, openness, and enthusiasm while trusting that any exploitative, sabotaging, or otherwise unworthy energies will not be able to cause harm. If you have felt inner conflict around being open, but have also felt the need to self-protect, perhaps due to your sensitivity to psychic energies, the Oracle brings peace. In connection to Kurukula, we can be powerfully defended without being defensive and incredibly open without being vulnerable to negative influence. influences. For the sensitives and empaths among us who struggle with picking up unwanted energies from others, she is a glorious savoress. She empowers openness combined with effective boundaries. This brings more peace and relaxation to the heart, which in turn enhances our capacity to attract what we wish into our lives. So this could be like really centering on that peace. Wild Kurukula carries a bow and arrow, which symbolizes her power as a warrior goddess and ability to set us on the right course. Her aim is always true, her delivery is swift. When we connect with her in a reading, our progress is rapid, like the arrow speedily flying through the air. We shall hit our mark because the direction is correct and the focus is honed. So focus on happiness and joy. Her presence supports us to gain clarity on where our energies need to go and clear away distractions or ineffective methods or strategies. When she appears in a reading, be ready to move swiftly on the opportunities that arise and feel faithfully aligned with your heart. So you really want to connect to your heart, right? Her presence so that you can know which is right. Her presence also signifies that if something isn't resonating, don't hold on out of fear. Let it go. Trust that the divine knows how to resolve any complicating factors. And so this is about faith in God and the abundance, right? Despite her status as a goddess of magnetic attraction, Kurukula doesn't resonate with clutter. Her fierce side repels it. This allows us to align with energies, with what is truly serving the soul, and have courage to release everything else, if it hasn't already been cleared through circumstances beyond our control, which tends to be evidence of her protective divine handiwork. Release and you shall receive. So this could be about like throwing out things as well, like maybe you're going through things as well. This could be mental clutter, letting go of things. Maybe you have like emotions that are still tied to certain people or something that needs to be resolved. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get you last juicy messages for Taurus energies. Something about growing. They want you to be able to grow. Anything else? Make sure you're doing like, don't rush this popping out. So there's something about really grounding your energies as well. We have, they have become very parasitic by nature. You can hear their thoughts. Interesting. We have mad, you were smart. They never stood a chance. And we have, you have to be in your own safe space. So this could be like that connection with your soul and heart. And it says, don't give your energy to people who don't give back. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.